Hey guys, are you bored thanks to COVID-19? I am, as well. The whole quarantine thing isn't the best of situations. However, if it is necessary to keep us safe from this virus, then we'll continue doing that. Even though I prefer being out and about. COVID-19 has changed lots of our lives, and despite being apart, we are still connecting in many ways. Alright, you can connect to your friends through my Discord server, which is totally recommended to give it a shot. Alright, also my YouTube channel, BoltLightning780, I constantly post videos so you can be entertained during these uncertain times. Alright, things may be different, but don't worry, we'll get back to the way things were, although we're not for sure certain when that is. I'm hoping pretty soon, because I don't want to spend a million years in quarantine. Alright, I'm losing my sanity I'm losing my sanity just being trapped at my home for basically eternity. Alright, but I'm finding ways. Alright, one of my ways is last night I slept out in the backyard in my tent. Alright, so we set up a tent, we put a mattress stuff in there and set things up. Alright, but guess what? So here's a funny story. So I was sleeping in a tent, me and my brother, me and Lightning. I should have filmed it. We don't have a GoPro, so we can't really do that. Then guess what? All of a sudden the sprinklers came on. Yeah, luckily we stayed nice and dry because the tent had waterproof canvas thing over it, but it was totally by surprise, and we were like, oh my gosh, what's that? We looked out the window and we see the sprinklers, and we were like, what the heck? What was that doing there? I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but yeah. It was, we knew it was the sprinklers after we looked out. We thought it was rain, and we were like, oh no. In the morning, we discovered a big puddle right outside of it, because it has like this area, so it has this area, and then kind of like the reception room, or the place where you put your boots or something, and then in the main interior. Alright, in the outside mudroom, I guess, we put we have we found a big puddle, right? And we're like, oh my gosh, did the sprinklers seriously just drench us? Yeah, they did. It did. Alright, it did. Which, things, yeah. So we eventually it dried, and now I'm gonna go for a second night. Alright, a second night of sleeping in the tent. Hopefully this time it doesn't rain nor the sprinklers go off. Alright, so yeah, I will I'm gonna switch over to my screen recorder real quick. Alright, so this is just my alright, so yeah, I'll do that real quick. Alright, so I just switched over to my screen recorder. I realized that actually it's not gonna be a reaction video today. Well, I mean, I may do one today, but this isn't one. I just want to talk to you, so I just put you in this nice, awesome black hole picture. So COVID-19 has affected us all in many negative ways. Alright, I don't know of any positives. I don't really know if social distancing is positive. Now, I'm praying to God that we don't have to live differently for the rest of our lives thanks to this moment. Hopefully, eventually, we get to go back to being like 2 inches from one another and, you know, going to restaurants where the seats are like 2 inches from the next person. Hopefully, we don't have to, like, stay in this mode for eternity. Because we survived the plague. If you remember that. Well, none of you, because we weren't around then. But if you learned about it, you know, it was very deadly, worse than the coronavirus. And we were living normally until this. So, and we are used to the flu every year. And plus, it's the older and it's the elderly people we have to be worried about the whole coronavirus thing. Alright. Yeah, so, it's the older people. Now, corona, my methods of coping, my methods of coping are playing video games, sleeping on the tent, making videos. Alright. So yeah, that's coronavirus or COVID-19. I don't YouTube has a policy with the whole corona thing not to show any graphic pictures or do any challenges. You know, you can read it, but you know they have specific rules. So I'm gonna follow them. I'm just gonna let you know how I'm coping. You can see my pictures now. I also play the saxophone, so every once in a while I go practice that to deal with the quarantine time. Quarantine. How do I like? Do I like it? No, not really. Hold on. Alright guys, so I just had to go and play with some dry ice, do some experiments with that. Alright. So I lost my train of thought on that one, so I can't really think of what I was talking about. I was definitely talking about coronavirus, but I don't know what I was talking about. I think it was YouTube having policies. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, YouTube don't want you to do graphic pictures of that. But, you know, so right here is a picture of a black hole. To be honest, it's pretty, alright, you know. Looks really nice. Would I want to fall into that? No, but, you know, maybe I'll do a video on black holes, alright? Because did you know in the middle of the Milky Way, which is our galaxy, alright, there's a supermassive black hole, and like, so theoretically, in billions and billions and billions of years, we could be sucked right into it. Yeah, we could be sucked into a black hole now. Honestly, I like our shape of the Milky Way. Alright. It's a nice spiral. And they say if we crash into another galaxy, it will become like an elliptical or irregular. I hope that's not the case. You know, because then we got this nice spiral, and then we get this bunch of jumbled mess of stars. It's hard to think that each of these individual stars, you know, they could be like thousands of times bigger than the sun. Oh yeah, and the whole light year thing shocks me. Like, a light year. Turn off flashlight. Hold it for you. That's 1 light year. Like, I mean, how long will it take you to get to 1,000 light years? Billions of years, probably. Okay, so yeah, that was Alright. I do hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope you find it entertainable-ish. Sorry if I was just talking about coronavirus, but I need to update you on how things are going. Alright, and yes, I will catch you in the next one. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and share this with your friends and hit that bell icon to never miss an upload. Subscribing and leaving a like, believe it or not, it really helps out the channel. So if you could just do that, it would be very, very much appreciated, because it could be very appreciated because it will help out the channel, and I want to grow as a YouTuber. So yes, there you go. I will catch you next one. Peace. I hope that my coronavirus update didn't negatively affect anybody. Alright? Peace and stay safe out there.